students, today we are studying another chapter, agriculture. Agri means growing, agri means crops, culture means growing. That only we can call it as a agriculture. Agri means crop, culture means growing. Which we are growing? Crops we can able to grow it. That only we can call it as a agriculture. Agriculture, general definition. The process of growing different types of crops on a large scale is termed as a agriculture. The process of growing different types of crops on more lot of crops at a time we are growing, that is called a agriculture. In our home, in our plants, we are making some garden, no, in that we cannot able to call it agriculture because we are growing different plants. That's why we can call it as a garden or small garden, like that we can call house garden, like we can call it. But here what is happening, we are growing same types of crops in one time only, large scale only, same types of crop. For example, paddy, you can take paddy only we are growing. Another rice we will not grow it. That's why we are calling it as agriculture. The process of growing different types of crops on a large scale, more plants in a large scale we are growing, that is called a agriculture. Different also. Some places we can grow paddy, some places we can grow rice, like that. But in the rice, when you are growing near, we can't able to grow the paddy. We can grow only rice or we can grow paddy only, like that we can call it as a agriculture. Agriculture is a main occupation of the farmers. Occupation means job. What the farmers will do? Only farming, agriculture. So farmers are also called a agriculturalist. We can call it as a agriculturist, we can call it. Stages of agriculture. Growing a healthy crop required to lots of work and preparation. In that stages of agriculture, what is happening when we are growing healthy plants? It needed so much work, no? And preparation also it needed, no? First, what we have to do? Preparation of the soil. We can select one land. After that land, the soil is present, no? The soil, what we have to do? Ploughing. Using ploughing, we help to lose the soil. Using the ploughing, see the picture. The farmer is ploughing. But first it will do preparation of the soil. We want to prepare the soil. Preparation of the soil means ploughing or using man or bullock, we can able to use it. Otherwise, now technology is improved. That's why we are using tractors to plough the soil. The ploughing helps to lose the soil. Why we are doing ploughing means it can able to lose the soil. If tight it is there, the plants cannot able to grow. That's why we have to make first lose the soil. See how nicely healthy crops are there. This crop is growing. We can call it as a agriculture. In that agricultural first step is preparation of the soil. We want to prepare the soil means first we have to be ploughing help to lose the soil. Next, another stages of agriculture, another stage is there. After ploughing, what you have to do? You have to add the manures. See in the picture I am showing. And adding of the manure and chemical fertilizers make the soil rich. Rich means fertile. That it will make the fertile in nutrients. Nutrients also it can able to get the soil. Third, sowing of seeds. Sowing of seeds means the spreading of the seeds. It will touch to the soil and it will give the baby plant. That only we can call it as a sowing of the seeds. Sowing of the seeds, good quality seeds is essential for the growing good crops. Which one it is needed? The good seeds are needed to sowing purpose. Sowing means we are keeping that seeds touch into the soil. We are keeping the seeds into the soil. That is only we can call it as a sowing. And when you are selecting the seeds, it should be good quality. First one, what is a ploughing? Means preparation of the soil. Second one, adding of the manure. Third one, sowing of the seeds. Next, another stage of the agriculture means preparation, proper irrigation. Proper irrigation means giving water to the crop. Crops have to be watered at regular intervals for proper growth. Plant has to grow means which one it is needed? The water also very essential. That's why we have to give the proper watering to the soil. See here. Crop protection also very important. What is happening? The insects, birds, everything, they will come and they will eat the seeds. No, that's why protection also very important. And insects and pesticides are insecticides and pesticides are sprayed to protect crop from the insects like locusts and pests like rats. To these all are it will come. No, that's why we have to be protect the crops also very important. Next, harvesting and sorting. Storing we can call. Sorting also, storing also we can call. Harvesting means we are cutting. Once the crop is ripe means it will grow it will give the seeds. In that time what is happening? We have to cut it. No, it is cut down or harvest. We are cutting the seeds. We can call it as a harvesting. After harvesting, what is happening? Storage is important. No, in the olden days, what they do, they take the bamboo vessel or bag. In that, they used to store it. The harvesting crops and then stored at a proper, keeping it safe from the moisture. Moisture means in the environment some water is present, that one we can call it as a moisture. So much in winter season you can able to see so much cool it is there, and atmosphere some water drops also present, that is called a humid. In that situation what is happening? The whatever we are harvesting the grains are then it will get spoiled. We have to protect. No, we have to protect or not. That's why we have to be, storage is very important. Insects and pests also it will eat it. That's why we have to be stored properly. What are the steps we follow it? First, ploughing, preparation of the soil. Then after then our last step is harvesting and sorting. These are the important. Second step is adding the manure. Then after watering. Then after harvesting, like the cutting the crop. These are the stages of agriculture. The farmers working in the field are of three categories. What are the? They have a land and they can able to store, and after that we will get the harvesting crops also, grains also. After that what is happening? The farmers working in the field. The farmers will work in the field are of three categories. One is farmer laborers who are working in the field. That farmers we can call it as a laborers. And farmer laborers also very important. Small scale farmers also important. Large scale farmers also important. What is the farm laborers? They don't have their own agriculture land. Farmer laborers means they doesn't have any agriculture place land. That's why they will work with other land, another person's land. That only we can call it as a farmer labored. They don't have their own agriculture land. They work in some other person's field to earn their livelihood. Their living purpose also they will work it. That's for that farming we can call it as a farmer labored. Example, it is moderate to give minimum wage to the laborers. Means what is happening? When they are working we have to give some amount. No, we have to give large amount. That only we can call it as a farmer labored. Next, small scale farmers. What is the meaning of small scale farmers? Means small scale farmers own a piece of land to their own. What is happening here? This is opposite. They have a small piece of land. They sell the crop. What they will grow it, and after that they will sell the crop. They grow in their field and earn money to lead life. Example, shortage of money to cultivate the land. Cultivate the land. This is only example for small scale farmers. Large scale farmers, usually large scale farmers own own more agriculture, and in addition to family members, many other help them in the agricultural practice. What they have their own land, and their family members also they have a own land. Like that land, if it is there, large scale farmers we can call. For example, they purchase and use modern agricultural equipments, means they will purchase tractor and sowing the seeds, seed drillers, like that machines are there, they will purchase it. That's why three types of category of farmers are there. One is formal labor, another one is small scale farmers, and large scale farmers. These are the three categories. Next, agricultural land has a classified into two categories. One is land, means the place where we want to do crop. There are two types are there. Rain feed agricultural land. Agricultural land which falls under less rain area is called rain feed agricultural land, we can call. Wherever, for example, in Rajasthan, what is happening? The rainfall is less. That land we can call it as a rain feed agricultural land. Their feed agriculture is called a dry land, we can call it. Dry land cultivation we can call. When you are growing the crops in that places, we can call it as a dry land cultivation, we can able to call it. Example for Rajasthan, you can able to go in these places. Which type of plants we can able to grow? Means ragi, bajra, mustard, etc. we can able to grow in these places. Means dry. The rainfall is less. The soil will look, see the picture, how it is dry, it is there, the patches you can able to see it. That places we can call it as a rain feed agriculture land. Next, another type of agricultural land is the irrigated agricultural land. Cultivating the land using water from any of these sources is called a irrigated land. For example, sugarcane, the plant can able to grow, paddy, cotton. This irrigated agricultural land means more water is there. When you are digging the bore wells also, the water will available. If near the river it is there, the water will available. So much water is available land, we can call it as a doing in that places agriculture is called a irrigated agriculture. See the picture, more water is available. That's why plants are growing very well. Like that places we can able to grow, for example, sugarcane, paddy, cotton. These are the agricultural land has been classified into two categories. One is rain feed agriculture, another one is irrigated agriculture. In irrigated agriculture, what is happening? The water is very frequently we can able to get it. Next, sources of irrigation. Irrigation means giving plant to the water. That is called a irrigation. Sources of irrigation. Water is available for agriculture land, for ponds, canals, wells, bore wells. They are also called sources of irrigation. What is the sources of irrigation? Means where we will get the water, rivers, ponds, canals and bore wells, we can get the water. No, that one we can call it as a sources of water. Irrigation are also two types. Irrigation means giving water to the plants, two types. One is drip irrigation. What is drip irrigation? Means water is supplied to the root of the crop drop by drop. That irrigation we can call it as a drip irrigation. See the picture here, one pipe is there. They are making the hole and it is keeping near to the plant. What is happening? Drop by drop it can fall it. No, that water the plant can able to take it. That is called a drip irrigation. Next, another source of irrigation is the spray irrigation or sprinklers, we can call it. Water is sprayed over the crop uniformly, as in rainfall. Rainfall, how it will come, it will go everywhere uniformly, no, like that. See the picture. Using the sprinklers. Sprinklers means small hole they will make it, through that the water will pass through that. That only we can call it as a sprinklers. Sprinklers, what is happening? Uniformly all the land will get wet uniformly. That's when we can call it as a spray irrigation or sprinklers, we can able to call it. These are the sources of irrigation. Next, types of cultivation means growing the crops. Different types are there. Farmers follow two types of cultivation. One is organic farming, in another one is chemical farming. Organic farming means in organic farming, manure, green leaves, compost, vermicompost and organic pesticides are used to grow crops. What is organic farming? Means natural thing. Manure means all the waste of plants and animals parts. What we are doing? We are digging one place and keeping that. After that, what we will do? We will use as a plant manure. Manure means medicine to the plant. That is called a manure. Green leaves also compost. Only we can take it the green leaves and we will dig into the soil. There we will keep it. That one. After 21 days after we are removing and we are taking, we are giving to the plant, that only as a medicine. Like that we can call it as a leaf green compost. Vermicompost means using earthworms. We are growing, we are keeping these all leaves and in that we are growing the earthworms. That is called a vermicompost we can call. And whatever the earthworm will do, whatever the soil is big particles is there, no, the earthworm will take as a food and it will make it small pieces. When it is making the small pieces, some nutrients also present in that soil we can able to give to the different crops. That is also good for natural organic farming purpose. And organic pesticides, some pesticides we are mixing, that also we are giving to the crop plants. Like that farming we can call it as organic farming. Chemical farming means we are feeding chemicals to that plants. In chemical farming, chemical fertilizers and pesticides are used to grow the crops. Chemicals, using the artificially we made that chemicals, we are giving to the chemicals to the plant. That is called a chemical farming. Different types of farming. There are different types of farmings are there. Intensive farming, growing 2-3 crops on the same land in a year is called a intensive farming. For example, we are taking one land. In that some place we are growing vegetables, some place we are growing paddy. That one we can call it as a intensive farming. Example, jowar, paddy, ragi, sunflower. In jowar near paddy if you grow it, and paddy near if you grow ragi near sunflower. These are all intensive farming, growing 2 to 3 crops on the same land in a year. Mixed crop, in the addition to cultivate of crops, cattle rearing, poultry, sericulture. Means mixed crop means not only growing the crops, some other and we stopped different types of farming there. And once again I'm telling different types of farming. First one, intensive farming and mixed farming, planting farming. 3 types are there, different types of farming. Intensive farming means growing the crop, means at a time we are growing the crop near to the vegetables and grains, like that we can call it as a intensive farming. Intensive farming means growing 2 to 3 crops on the same land in a year. It is called a intensive farming. Example, jowar, paddy, ragi, sunflower. We are going near. That only we can call it as a intensive farming. Mixed farming means we are growing plants as well as animals also we are take caring. That only we can call it as a mixed farming. Addition to cultivate of the crop, cattle rearing means keeping the cattle with us is called a rearing. Cattle rearing, poultry means keeping the hens, and sericulture means silkworms we are growing, and apiculture means honey beans we are growing. That is only we can call it as a mixed farming. Planting farming, what is happening? Planting farming means fruits, vegetables at a time, coffee, tea, like that we are growing at a time. That is called a planting farming. Planting farming means fruits, vegetables, coffee, tea or flower are growing instead of food crops on the agricultural land. That only we can call it as a plantation farming. These are the different types of farming. Next, sorting and preserving grains. What we are harvested, that one we have to be keep safely, no? That one we can call it as a sorting or preservative grains. After harvesting of the crop is also very important to preserving and sorting. There are two types are there. There are two types of storage system are there. One is underground granary and second one is bamboo granary. Underground means all the grains keeping inside the soil is called a underground granny, and bamboo basket like that, it is made up of a bamboo. That basket where all the grains we are keeping, that is called a bamboo granny. Storage of the grains, two types are there. They are underground granary and bamboo granary. These are the important things. We are, after harvesting we are storing the grains. So here the chapter ends. Thank you.